The last thing, y'all Bashim Shai place in my spirit. Lord, faith is nothing without works.
Okay.
It basically ties into the lesson what the brother just brought out. Because you know plenty of these disciples out here just saying, I watching videos, that way I showing my works and that way I can be saved. But honestly and truly, you ain't showing no works. You just out there doing this because you feel as though it can get you somewhere when truly it ain't.
God.
This is the book of James chapter 2 and 17. Even so faith, if it hath not works, is dead, being alone.
God.
It's straight to the point. You just cannot faith in Yahweh Shai for not proving your faith by not proving your faith by the works. You basically taking after them Christians because they stay saying they believe and have faith and trust in the Lord. But they ain't doing nothing to show and prove it to Yahweh Shai.
All he doing is dressing them in big hats and sitting up in air conditioning.
What do you call it, brother? Church float.
Church float.
How I look?
You know, right. and they had ball.
Okay.
And how I look.
The woman that dressed up in Hollis apparel, the most tightest ass dress you could see.
You know?
Pastor behind sitting up on that pulpit, getting the eye full.
What?
Then after they talk some garbage, they're going to say, my pastor preached good today.
Yeah.
Everything's sweet.
You know?
He ain't no prophecy.
God.
He ain't preparing them to stand in the day in the battle of the Lord.
None. After you show them the back of the hog slop.
Bigger than that, they say.
Yeah.
James 2 and 26. For as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also.
God.
So, if you don't put in the works, then that faith is nothing to Yahweh Shai. Because the body can't operate. The body can't operate without the spirit to live. So, how you expect your faith to operate without the works? You can't have a flashlight with no batteries and expect it to work. So, how you expect to have faith and he ain't got the works? Faith and works all bound.
God.
They work together. Christmas is 13 and
God. All right. This is 1 Corinthians 13 and 13. And now abideth faith, hope, charity, these three. But the greatest of these is charity.
God. Abide. What you gotta get?
This is 1 Corinthians 13 and 13. And now abideth faith, hope, charity, these three. But the greatest of these is charity.
God. So abide in meaning not depart from or to remain in these three things.
God.
And charity goes into giving goodwill. And the strong definition is love, affection, and goodwill.
God.
So when you have charity, the love and affection would be shown by you giving the works and putting the works to Yahweh Shai.
God.
That is why it says charity is the greatest of these things, because you just got up that faith and the hope, but he ain't doing the works.
God. That's it. Oh, I love the Lord. I love the Lord. You know these Christians go.
God.
I love the Lord. But where's your works? You know what I mean? Where's your works? Where's your faith?
You ain't following none of the commandments and say they love the Lord?
You know what I mean? Oh, I drive in by faith.
Then again, you don't go eat a big pot of boiled crab.
Yeah. Oh, and Father's Day coming up right around the corner.
They got a big fight for crowd. Anyway, that's a story for another time. Go ahead.
Put up the verse 1.
All right. 1 Corinthians 13 and 1. though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels and have not charity, I am become a sounding brass or a tinkling cymbal.
Good. So, even though you be around your brothers speaking this word, when you go around others, you tend to get shamed, that ain't gonna get you nowhere. You being shamed and y'all but shame your shine to get you nowhere. You just want to speak these good songs around the brothers, but you go around people, you all been up, your mouth been up, you can't say nothing because you're ashamed and y'all but shame your shine.
Cut. Verse 2, 1 Corinthians 13 and 2. And though I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith so that I could remove mountains and have not charity, I am nothing.
Done. So Paul's saying, so even though the Most High had to open up your eyes and give you this word, and all you do is just keep it locked up, that knowledge you have is nothing. You just wasting what Yahweh Shai gave you. You just throw away the best gift you could possibly have. It doesn't make sense just hiding this word. It doesn't make sense just hiding the word if the understanding isn't put. If the understanding is not put to use. Because in the day of vengeance, Yahweh Shai is gonna destroy you for that because you just harden up this word.
Gun. Salak, you just have that word, hard up. You know?
That's spirit. Get it, brother.
Gun. You know, this is Sirach 20 and 30. Wisdom that is hid and treasure that is hoarded up, what profit is in them both? Better is he that hideth his folly than a man that hideth his wisdom. So you wasting somebody, you fool. You wasting a fool. You have this word of the Lord and you ain't doing nothing with it. You know, man?
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 2 and 16. Knowing that a man is not justified by the works of the law, but by the faith of Yahushua Mashiach. Even we have believed in Yahushua Mashiach, that we might not be justified by the faith of a Mashiach, and not by the works of the law. For by the works of the law shall no flesh be justified.
Done. So, you just can't be justified by faith alone, or you can't be justified by works alone. You gotta show you believe in Yahweh Shai, and you gotta put the works along with it.
Good. All right. 1 Corinthians 3 and 3. And though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, and though I have give, and though I give my body to be burned, and have not charity, it profited me nothing.
Done. So, many of people today like say, I's a good person because I give in to the poor. I doing this, I doing that for that person, but what are you doing for the Lord?
Good.
If you ain't putting no charity towards the Lord, you ain't nothing. It ain't gonna profit you nothing. You get no ticket to salvation.
Good. Hey.
And the add to that too is well, right? The scripture say there's only one that is good. And that don't mean because you might be out there probably feeding this one and feeding that one.
Yeah.
So what?
Open up the soup kitchen and all that.
Exactly.
Salty pancake.
Exactly. What profit is that to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai?
Gun.
And Bill Gates still killing people.
Oh.
He's still destroying people.
You know?
And still giving them free food and things too.
Oh.
I believe he didn't bring you and drop a briefcase on an arm more than they king.
You know that?
Because the only thing he's speaking about is the job. Get the surf, get the juice.
The juice, or get jack up. You know? It's a lot, right? They may be given, but guess what? They're looking for that glory for them.
Done.
You see? They go back home or whatever they do, then they go back and talk about, oh,
Can.
you see what I did today?
Can. They do these things to get the praise in the eyes of men.
Right.
But besides that,
Sin and upright.
besides that, dealing with the so-called white man, the most I ain't dealing with him, point blank, period.
You know
but
that?
our people is doing it as well. You know, do things before men to get praises from men. The most I ain't dealing with shit men, I think.
Can. You know? And as y'all who watch us regularly, you all should know the faggot singing bishop what we always talk about. He loved doing things like that.
Right.
You know?
There's a quote say he got a feminine spirit on him. He looks like a body man. And if you ask me, I honestly think so.
He doesn't say. He doesn't come out and say that.
I'm talking about who's eating more crap than him.
You know? Yeah.
Let's break every goddamn law it is. All.
Can.
We know we ain't gonna be saved by the law, but the laws that we can keep, they don't keep none of them.
None.
Like how we just were saying, this crab season down here in the Bahamas now. This the time when crabbers come out the bushes and start walking. More boiled crab and rice cooking around here now. They so-called pagan Father's Day. That's all they're gonna be giving the Benjamin niggas, the Benjamin and the Levi them down here.
You know that?
Crab, abominable rice with crab in it.
Yeah.
Matthew 6:1. Matthew 6:1. Take heed that ye do not your alms before men
Done.
to be seen of them. Otherwise, ye have no reward of your Father which is in heaven.
Done.
Can.
So it doesn't make sense you just doing these works just to get praises of these people on this earth and not the praises of the true power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. These fleshly works ain't gonna do nothing for you.
Can.
You gotta put the spiritual works alongside with their faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushai to seal the deal for yourself.
Can.
And many of our people won't do that because they still stuck on these earthly treasures, still thinking this earth of 30, 40, 50 more years.
You know?
You know that.
And some thinking 100 years.
Done.
We ain't got much more time here.
You know? You know that? You know, but read the precept again.
Matthew 6:1. Take heed that ye do not your alms before men to be seen of them. Otherwise, ye have no reward of your Father which is in heaven.
Can. So, these people that who doing that, okay, guess what? You ain't get no reward in heaven from Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Done.
Because you're doing that for self-worship,
Can.
self-recognition. You know, man, you give somebody something, and then you go right back to your neighbor and say, well, I just give him this. I just give him that. You see what I do for him? You know, I help him out, you know. I help him get that car. No, y'all know how Jake go.
You're self-idolizing yourself. You're making yourself seem as the God.
Right.
But with that, that's the next lesson. You all repent. Take heed to this word. This word is only for you Latinos, Negroes, and Native Americans. Shalom.